It's your girl Krista coming back at you with another video for my April favorites. Whoop whoop. So, let's go ahead and jump right into it, and let's start off with the face. So I needed a new moisturizer. I had used the old one that I had. I was completely out, and I was using the drugstore brand. I think it was actually this Neutrogena one, and it says it's an oil-free moisturizer for combination skin. I call BS on this, just saying, because that thing made me hella oily. Like, even when I wore my foundation, even with my primer, it was like oil dripping out of my skin, and I was catching it, and it was just so disgusting. It just didn't work for me. I mean, it may work for you. I remember a while back, you guys know how at Sephora they have those little aisles right when you're checking out, like, of little mini stuff of samples or travel size, and they always get you. They get you no matter what, and you're like, no, I didn't want to spend any more, and you end up spending more. Yeah, I'm a victim. It's like, really, Krista, just go in, get what you need, check out, and leave. Never happened. Anywho, focus. So I remember that I got that little sample, and it did awesome. It worked with my primer, and it moisturized my skin. It didn't leave it really oily after I rubbed it in and massaged it into my skin. I loved it. So I went back looking for it, and I actually found the moisturizer in this little bag here, which it was cheaper for me to buy it this way than to actually just get the moisturizer by itself. The moisturizer by itself, which is actually a little bit bigger than the one I have right here, was $43. And this little bag with 3 items in it, and the moisturizer was just a tad bit smaller than the original bottle, was $41. So you can't really go wrong with that. So it is, the moisturizer's name is Lotus Youth Preserve Face Cream with Super 7 Complex Fresh. This is it right here, guys. And when they say fresh, they mean fresh. Like, it has an awesome cucumber smell. And, I mean, it is so great. Like, it just feels refreshing. The cucumber smell and just the moisture on your skin, it's just so relaxing, actually. And it works so well with my primer. Like, I have no issues with it. So it came with this, and it also came with the Lotus Youth Preserve Eye Cream. Because you know your girl turned 30. So I need to try to look young, feel young, be young. So, yeah, it came with a little bottle like this. And it's not much in it, but I think it's not bad for the price that I bought everything for. And I have not used this yet. I just haven't had a chance to really take my time and really use it and really get a feel for it. It has the same cucumber smell to it, so I mean, I already know I'm gonna love it. That's without a doubt. And then the last thing it came with was Fresh Soy Face Cleanser for all skin types, rich in amino acids, gently cleanses face and eyes. It has the same smell to it as well, and it's in a little bottle like this. And I don't think this is actually not that bad of a size for it to come into. So when I bought it, I mean, I just fell in love with it. It's 41 bucks. I can't go. Moving on, next is my face primer. So on my very first video, you guys saw that I bragged about this face primer like crazy, and I will still stand by it. I actually want to go out and buy just a backup, just so I can have a backup. Like, I can't see my life without this primer. I mean, it's literally life. So it is the Benefit the Porefessional Matte Rescue, and it looks like this. And for the price, I want to say it was $28. I'll list the price below because I'm not too for sure how much it was. I can't really remember on the top of my head. But it's not bad, and a little literally goes a long way. Like, you just need a pea size. I mean, maybe a little bit more than that. And just moisturize into your T-zone or wherever your problematic areas are, and then apply your foundation and you're good to go. The next thing that I recently purchased, actually like within probably like a week's time or so, maybe a little bit, maybe like a week and a half, is this Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation plus Concealer. It's a 2-in-1. And it's for a dry combination oily, which is weird because it's like a foundation fit for 2 skin types. I don't know. Yeah, so that's really weird because it's like it treats it for two type of skin types, and it's like, really? But I mean, I will have to say I've wore this a couple times and I'm absolutely in love with it. To be completely honest, yes, you do have to maybe powder your nose once through the day. And I know I'm the type of person that doesn't really care to do that, but it's not bad. And for the price, which I'll list below, I want to say it was like $27. It's not bad. It really does its job. It's a very full coverage foundation. I love the applicator. I know it's different, and even if I don't want to use directly on the applicator, I could put it directly on my hand and it works just as well. So this foundation is completely like awesome. I would recommend this. Repurchasing it, I'm kind of iffy on, but definitely I will not return it. I will use it and get my money's worth. The next thing I'm going to move on to is eyelashes. So in my Ulta haul, you guys saw that I picked up quite a few of these style, which is the Demi Wispies 120 from Ardell, and I am in love with these eyelashes. These are the first eyelashes I was ever able to use and not struggle putting them on, and it gives it a gorgeous, gorgeous flare. I mean, like, how can you go wrong with that? I don't know. I mean, I really love these. Moving on to eyeshadows. So I actually purchased 2 of these. In my Ulta haul, and I haven't had a chance to play around with the other one, and I know I did say this was more for my daughter, that I was going to mess with her with it, but I actually used this recently for an eye makeup look, which was this pretty aqua color. Let me show you guys how gorgeous this swatch is. It is gorgeous. I mean, that color, I don't even think the camera will probably do it any justice. It was so gorgeous, so popping, and it was like, bam, in your face kind of pretty. I mean, if you guys want to see a tutorial on this look that I had created, let me know below and I will definitely go ahead and film one for you. So the next palette that I recently purchased was this Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. Guys, I mean, do I really need to say any more on this palette? Like, it is hella gorgeous. I've been wanting this palette forever, and I mean, I couldn't come around spending the $58 on it, and I finally told myself, you know, it's my birthday, why the heck not, let's just go for it, and let's just purchase it. I mean, 1987, I'm going to swatch this color for you guys, and they're so soft and velvety, like, this is just, I mean, jeez, look at that color, guys. Look, I mean, that color right there, 1987 is life. 15 different eyeshadows. It's very pretty. They're very neutral to a little bit of shimmer. They have both your matte color. You have the black eyeshadow in here, which is, you know, awesome. You don't really have to mess around with many other palettes if you're going for any of these looks. Like, I feel like this palette in general is so put together so well that everything's in here that you're going to need. Like, I would feel comfortable if I'm traveling somewhere and just bringing this palette along with me, because it just has all the perfect colors for me that I want in there. So yeah, this is an awesome palette. I can also do a tutorial on this one if you guys want. Just let me know. Comment below and let me know. The Bobbi Brown. Okay guys, let's just take a second here, and I just want to let you know that I do have a problem. I don't tell much people my business in that sense, but I feel like I could trust you guys. My name is Krista, and I have a problem. I'm addicted to highlighters. Yeah, it's getting there. I feel like I don't ever hit pan on one highlighter, but I need to buy a next highlighter. Let's just be real. I'm just addicted to makeup. So this color, I mean, look at this color. Guys, this is called Bronze Glow from Bobbi Brown, the highlighter powder. Oh my gosh. Let me do it. It's so pretty on our skins, and it settles just so naturally with like a natural glow to it without that much of an effort. So these gold colors, like, it has me sold. Like, seriously guys, I would recommend Bobbi Brown to anybody and everybody. This highlighter, I love it. We're almost there. My next thing we're going to talk about real quick, couple seconds, because I know a lot of people already have these, is the Tarte eyelash curler. I mean, there's nothing big and fancy about it. It just has so much power, in my opinion. It really does the job without that much effort. Moving along to the lips. Start off with the one that I have on right now. It's called Antique Velvet in Matte by MAC. I mean, this color, guys, look at just look at that. I mean, I love this color. It's dark. Now, the only downfall to it, I feel like it's not completely matte like some of the other matte lipsticks I've had from MAC. It is very moisturizing. It's not drying to the lips, which is a plus. The downfall to it all is that it does not last on my lips. If I drink, if I eat, if I kiss, if I accidentally hit my lips on my jacket or something like that, it's coming off, and it's most likely going to stain, and I'm probably going to be mad at myself about it, and I probably will never get over it, but you know, I just have to find a way. Moving on is Rico by Stila. I've bragged about this color so much. Rico by Stila. I'm just in love with this color. And yes, all my colors are dark lipsticks or liquid stains. I know. One day I'll get out of my comfort zone. Just not today. And it's going to be this color right here. I mean, it's gorgeous, guys. And this actually does dry matte. It does stay on, and I do not have to touch up. Me personally, I don't mind if a little rubbing comes off, but it's not like over the top where I'm like having blotchy spots all over my mouth, or the lipstick itself is bleeding out or anything like that. Like, I love this color. Just the formula by itself does it for me. So yeah, I like that one. My last lips product that I wanted to recommend or let you guys know that I'm in love with is Too Faced Melted Matte. Yes, matte again. I fell in love with this color. It's called Naughty by Nature by Too Faced. It looks like this. And the color is gorgeous. It's a dark brown. And I mean, it just looks so gorgeous when I put it on, and I fell in love with it. The formula is just, it glides right on. The formula just does it for me, and I was in love. So here's a swatch of it. It's this color right here. So with that being said, I was so in love with it that I wanted more and more and more. So I went out and I found at one of my local Sephora's, actually a Sephora by my job, I did find a couple other colors. So one of the other color that I found was called Drop Dead Red. I mean, that name by itself does it. And I loved the color, guys. I swatched it on my hand before I left the stores, and I'm like, oh, you are so gorgeous. You're coming home with me. We don't need to talk about this. You know, my husband will understand that this just had to be in my life, and we will be all good, right? So here's that color right here. I mean, it's gorgeous, right? It's a gorgeous, dark, deep red, and it just does it for me. Like, these deep colors, they win my heart. And so I purchased it, and I've worn it a couple times since then. And to be completely honest, guys, I wasn't so impressed with this. Like, it just didn't hit me. Like, I don't know if it was just the color or the formula, because it was a different color to it. When I put it on my lips, I did notice that it bled a little bit more. It rubbed off a whole lot more. I mean, now keep in mind, this does have a little bit of transfer to it, but not a lot. This had a lot of transfer, and it just did not glide on as smoothly as the Naughty by Nature one. So I don't know what the difference is in between them, to be completely honest with you, but I wouldn't recommend getting Drop Dead Red. Like, it just didn't work for me. I don't know. I'm debating if I want to return it or just hold on to it, because it is a gorgeous color, but I just don't see myself really using it and getting my money's worth. So I don't know. I'm still up in the air about this one. The Sephora Color Switch by Veramona, and it's a little tin like this. Okay, and when you open it, it has like a little sponge in here like this, and it's pretty dry for the most part. Well, yeah, it's actually really dry. I don't really feel anything. So what this is if, say you do makeup professionally and you have a brush and you need that, use that same brush again, but you just got it dirty with some colors, all you need to do is take that brush. I washed most of my brushes yesterday, but you take that brush like this, okay? You see that, guys? And then you just twirl it. That's it. Just like that. Just twirl, 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 and voila. It cleans it for you. I mean, it's not completely sterile as if you were to wash your own brushes, but it does the job where it takes off that eyeshadow color for the time being, so you can use the same brush for a different color and you don't transfer different colors. So this was really awesome. I don't do freelancing as of right now, but I do like to have this for my own use, or if I was to doing makeup on a family or a friend or something like that, it comes in handy. So this was awesome. I would highly recommend this to any artist that does freelancing on a daily basis. You will get your money's worth. So there you have it, guys. There goes my April favorites, as well as your girl turned 30 this month. I feel fabulous. I am excited to join the 30s club, and I'm just looking forward to seeing what the whole new decade will bring me. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below. Bye, guys.